many bombs they'll have
He's on a roll.
Okay. So you see that you don't have a whole lot of rhythm with that. The best hitters are really good at hitting it from left center over. And everything you're going to hit right now is pretty much towards this, between the shortstop and third baseman. You're so far out front. Let that ball travel. Hit the backside of the baseball. That's better. And it's tough to see from this angle. You start a little bit closed. There you go. There you go. Start closed. You're awfully closed right now. You'll want to start straight up. Yeah. So Collin, the biggest thing for you is going to be your front foot, buddy. You need to get consistent with your front foot. See how when you look at this, you can see that you're really busy in your stance. You really need to take a deep breath and relax. When you're that busy, when your knees, like right now, when your knees are going outside of your ankles in your stance, it's only going to create problems later in your swing. So you want to remember to always keep those shins slanted. Always keep your knees between your ankles, your entire swing. They never leave that, always. Next thing is I want you to slow down in your stance. Just take a deep breath and slow down. With your front foot, it needs to do the same thing every time. So when you pick that thing up, you want it to land on the middle, the inner part of your front foot. You want all your weight on the inside of that thing. And if you're going to double tap, double tap. If you're going to just pick it up and put it down, pick it up and put it down. But you don't want to do something different every time. It's confusing to your brain. So the biggest problem for you, buddy, is just your stance. That was your best swing right there. Good effort, buddy. I like what you're trying to do with your head. Collin, come over here, buddy. All right. So I love that Collin's here. The fact that you're here means that you want to get better. So I dig that. A couple things you need to work. Get in your stance. A couple of the biggest things he needs to work on are just being repetitive at doing the right things with his feet. So he tends to have direction issues, and his back foot and his front foot aren't in the same spot every time he gets in. So he needs to make sure that he is as straight up looking at the pitcher as possible every single time, okay? The next thing he needs to work on is doing the same thing every time. So sometimes he's really busy and sometimes he's really quiet. You want to be really quiet with your front foot, okay? And with your entire stance. So when you're doing this, you should just be right here, okay? You don't ever want your knees to get outside of your ankles, ever, not even in your stance. Okie dokie. And then the last thing he needs to work on is when he picks up his front foot, he does the same thing every time. All right, so sometimes he's double tapping, sometimes he's just picking it up. You need to do the same thing every time in rhythm with the pitch. Okay?
Yeah.
Nice job, bud.
Thanks.